Alright, fellow watchers and enjoyers, welcome back to the 19th of the 2nd, 2010. Ooh, it's 2010. I'm sure Shakira was in the charts or something. So what is this episode about? Well, this episode is going to reveal who killed Archie. Now, I previously reviewed the build-up to this episode to give you a bit of leeway, so you know kind of why Bianca and Ricky are getting married. They didn't just get married because they're two mates. And anyways, I'm just here to review the 19th of the 2nd, 2010. I keep trying to say 2020. And without further ado, let's get on with it. We cut back to where we last left off, where it's revealed that they think Bradley killed Archie. But he didn't, did he? And throughout this episode, we see Ronnie and Roxy. They continue to have an argument. Ronnie was just told that Stacey was assaulted by Archie Mitchum. And now, throughout this episode, we also see the fact that Bradley has to go on the run. Jack tells Bradley, go get your passport upstairs. And also, we see Peggy is dealing with Janine. Now, I'll start with Peggy and Janine. Janine and Peggy have a bit of an argument. As well, Janine thinks Peggy stitched her up. And what I mean by that is, in the last episode, of course, Janine was arrested and was released, but she thinks someone stitched her up. She accuses Peggy because obviously Peggy was married to Archie, and Peggy goes, "It wasn't me. It might have been me, but I didn't do it. But it might have been me." And Janine's like, "Well, I'm going to tell everyone you did it," and Peggy's like, alright, yeah, fair enough. But she didn't do it. And we also see that Ronnie and Roxy are having an argument, as Roxy doesn't want to believe that that Stacey's telling lies. But Ronnie just sets her straight and goes, hey look, Roxy, she did it. No, she didn't do it. That Archie did assault Stacey. And basically, Ronnie tells Roxy, look, I could believe her because he did the same to me. And I honestly thought about this revelation, and I was so shocked by it. And throughout the episode, we see that Ronnie really does not want to talk about this because it haunts her. Roxy does not believe her. They go back to the Queen Vic. Roxy talks to Ronnie, and Ronnie's like, he did do it. And then Peggy comes up the stairs, and Peggy sets Roxy straight and goes, look, he made me feel horrible. Made me feel brittle and old. He wasn't a nice man. And Roxy's the only one who believes Archie. Like, she does believe it, but she doesn't want to believe that her father would do such a thing. Throughout the episode, I actually enjoyed Roxy and Ronnie going through the motions, basically. I enjoyed the way this episode is shot and everything. But continuing on, Bradley goes to get the passport, but he realised he can't. He gets the passport. Stacey makes a confession to Bradley. Ooh. So what is the confession? You'll find out at the end. So Jack and Max come back. They try and sneak Bradley and Stacey out the back door, but the back door is locked until they find a key. They run. They basically run. Max tries to deal with the police, but it doesn't work. So it's left up to Jack to do it. Jack and Max just set them straight and like, oh, look in our house, it's not there. And they go look at in Max's and Jack's house. They find nothing. Elsewhere in this episode, Dot and Dean have a sit down. They sit down and they talk. They talk about the past. They talk about the present. They see footage from 1985 of all of the original Beals and Fowlers. So Susan Tully's, Michelle. We see Lou Deal, we see Arthur, we see Pauline. You just see all of them, and it's lovely. But also, before this happens, Phil comes in and absolutely throttles Ian, and it's like, Ian, I know you have a box of stuff. You have the ring, and Ian's like, I don't. So he forces him to get the lockbox out. He gets the box out, and this is where we see his VHS tape that he has all this footage on. And basically, the Doc just wants to play the VHS tape, and he does. So that's why it's there. But it is nice to see this. It's nice to see these two interact and talk, because Dot just confesses to Ian that she really wants a second try with Dottie. She didn't really have the chance with Nick. And Ian just says, oh, yeah, let's go. You should do it. And we really see Dot and Ian interact. It's really nice and wholesome. Getting back to Bradley, we see Bradley has forgotten the passport. So he goes back, he gets the passport, and the police spot him. But I'll get back to that in a second. Ending it with Phil. Phil does, after Phil throttles Ian, he does nothing really, and he just has a drink, and Charlie says, I didn't rat you out, and that's pretty much therapy. Bradley, gets the passport, he gets on the roof, and the police are chasing him on the roof, and then he jumps off the roof, and Stacey confesses that she murdered Archie. I'm just going to review the episode now, give my thoughts. I honestly thought this was a great episode. I feel like these two parts were just a great sandwich. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed Jack messing up his lines because he's trying to say, look, Bradley, they're going to get you. And Bradley's like, no, what? And Jack's going, You held the fact from the plate. Look, it's a motive. Who knew? Yeah, I enjoyed that. I also enjoyed Pat and Peggy were going to go for a dance, but Peggy didn't want to. I also like how they put most of the veteran cast there. So, like, you have, excluding Bradley, he's not really a veteran. And Stacey's not really a veteran at this time. Either is Max or Jack. They're putting the more well-rounded characters. Like, you're not getting, like, the original Lucy doing these scenes. She's barely in it. Just a drink. All Phil does is grab her. And I enjoyed it. Like, it was nice to see, like, this family, this entire square all react. I liked it more than the 2015 one. Because the 2015 one is just Beals confessing. Like, Beals confessing, and then he's like, baby, you're a firework, as the fireworks go off. And they're like, yeah, this is the future. I'd recommend these two episodes. Maybe not the hour-long anniversary episode, but you can watch both of them because they're great watches. And I feel like if you'd enjoy these, I can do more of these. I have no problem. I'll be here as long as you want me to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm also going to be doing spoilers. If you enjoy these, I can do more. Just let me know.